What's going on, guys? Jay the Black here. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. I want to talk about rapper Kevin Gates. Kevin Gates, I guess he had some time the other day to make a few videos. In the videos, he was there with his new girl, and he also wanted to address his ex-wife in a separate video. And he wanted to address, I guess, certain claims that she is making, right? I guess she's out there and she's speaking, I guess, about him and their past relationship. And he revealed some things. He revealed that apparently they've been separated since 2020. And I kind of felt that because there was a time period where they weren't around each other. He was with other women, but we really didn't see her outside. That's why people thought that maybe they were still together because they didn't see her with other men. But according to Kevin Gates, she was dating a man that would not, in his words, wife her up. So obviously that relationship isn't there anymore. So that pieces together a lot of things because they didn't really publicly separate until last year. Y'all know he was out there with Brittany Renner for whatever reason, trying to play house with her. And that fell apart. And now he's with this new girl. And last summer, after the whole Brittany Renner situation, that's when she filed to separate. He claims they were never legally married, but she filed to divorce him. And he's claiming that he still paid bills, even though she moved on to a different man. And he did a lot for her, only for her to still try to trash his name. I want y'all to understand something. A lot of these women do not care how good you're treating them. They're just going to continue to push that narrative for the internet. That's what they do it for. They do it for the internet. They want to impress the internet, especially a lot of these single women online. They want to get online and impress those women and try to say, well, I went through the same struggles as you, blah, 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 right? Even though Kevin Gates is still taking care of her. And apparently, the children are with him a lot of the time. Are they with Dreka? Have we seen them with Dreka? Maybe they have. Maybe y'all on her social, y'all see him. But he's making it, he's, from his perspective, he's the one that's taking care of everybody, and she's out here complaining. So let's get into this. Kevin Gates has urged his ex-wife, Dreka Gates, to tell the truth about their past relationship in a new social media post. In an Instagram reel posted on Friday, the Baton Rouge rapper claimed that the union between him and Dreka was not legally binding and denied being a deadbeat father to their two children. The ex-spouses divorced last year after 10 years of marriage, and while their divorce was being resolved, Gates was briefly married to reality TV personality Brittany Renner last May. Dreka denied having an affair with a female personal trainer during their marriage, but in Gates' post, he alleged that his ex-wife cheated on him with another man. So he's saying this shit. Listen, man, I want people to understand these heifers be cheating. They do. I'm not saying Kevin Gates is no angel. He's not. But, women make it seem like they would never do those things, right? They would never cheat, but they cheat all the time. We're talking about social media. This in the social media age. Women have access to more men now than ever before, and they are taking advantage of it. So let's get into this video here that Kevin Gates posted.
Since you want to attack my image, you hear me? Hey, Drake, I challenge you to tell people that we had an Islamic marriage. I challenge you to tell people that my children live with me for the last 2 years. I challenge you to tell people that you didn't file for a divorce or whatever you call a divorce until I stopped giving you money because you and your family have been stealing from me the whole time. Tell them that. Since you want to paint it like I'm a deadbeat dad, I take care of my children, and I was still taking care of you while you was with that nigga. Tell them that. Tell them I've been gone since 2020. Tell them the truth. Because you are a goddess. You're just a goddess of manipulation and darkness. Tell them the truth. Tell the truth. When you do interviews, don't even bring my name up. Get it off you. Tell them.
Well, they're interviewing her because of of you. That's why she's there. She's there so that they can ask questions about you, because she has nothing else going on. What else does Dreka have going on? Absolutely nothing, right? So she's going to talk about Kevin and their past relationship because she has nothing else going on. Why else would they interview her? But he's revealing information again that was not public, and it's not that he's doing this because he's jealous or of her moving on. According to him, they've been separated since 2020. And he still took care of her while she was with this other man. Now, again, this is from his perspective, but I don't think he's lying, because Dreka does not have any source of income. How was she able to pay her bills and do these over the last, 5 years, over 5 years since they separated, according to him? So I'm pretty sure he was taking care of her. And the fact that he's saying that the kids, again, this is from his perspective, he's saying the kids live with him. I would not be shocked.
How you stole my money to go open up a dispensary, and it wasn't even open a month because it was got through unrighteous acts. Tell them that. Since you got everybody thinking I don't take care of my kids and was still taking care of you, why you was fucking with that nigga? But he ain't married you or wife you or whatever, however it went. Now I'm fucked up because I done moved on with my life. Because I ain't want to be manipulated no more. That what you? Come on, man. Hey, the internet believe what they want to, but all that black top, hey, I'm still him.
The rapper ended the video by alleging that Dreka stole money to start a dispensary, which Gates claimed was closed a month after opening, which is embarrassing. Yo, these women are horrible at business. The only way they can make a business work is if somebody else starts the business and they just manage it. You know what I'm saying? Because I know you heifers would say she got her own money. She owns a business. Well, according to him, she started a dispensary that closed after a month. That is bad. That business didn't last more than a month. That's bad, right? Dreka, who owns and operates a 43-acre farm in Mississippi, petitioned for $46,000 in monthly support and $27,000 per month in child support in legal filing as October, and claimed that her ex-husband had been financially negligent. In response, Gates denied the two had been legally married and accused Dreka of using factually baseless position. So she is asking for $46,000 in spousal support and child support. So what I think happened, because according to him, they weren't in a real marriage. So what I think happened was they separated, according to him, in 2020. He still financially supported her and the children. But I believe up until last year, he stopped doing it. And that's when you saw her go to court and file for divorce. And she's seeking $46,000 in monthly spousal support and $27,000 in child support. That is about, how much is that? That's what, $73,000 a month in total support. This heifer was looking for $73,000 a month in total support. Does Kevin Gates even make? I would say, does he make over $100,000 a month in support? Not support, $100,000 in income a month. But she wants $73,000 in total support. This is delusion. This is delusion, especially if they've been separated since 2020. They have, according to him, they haven't even been together since 2020. But she's seeking almost $73,000 in total support. This heifer's all about her money. And maybe that's why she's on podcasts, maybe she wants to, get on these podcasts and do interviews and build a career off that, and that's why he made this video. I think Dreka needs to have realistic expectations of support and then figure out something, because in a day and age where women are given so many opportunities, why is it that they choose to leech off of their exes instead of them being strong and independent and having their freedom. I thought women wanted their freedom from men. They wanted financial freedom. Well, Dreka's been separated from Kevin Gates, according to him, since 2020, which I believe, because this dude's been dating different women since then. She has the farm, but is she making money off the farm? Is she growing things? Is she selling them? Maybe y'all know more than me. And also, if he has the children, how is she going to get child support? If the children are living with him, how is she going to get child support? Can somebody explain that to me? If the kids are with him, how is she going to get child support? Is she going to pull a Tyreek Hill's, like Tyreek Hill's wife, and pull one of those where she uses his money to start businesses that fail? And then according to him, again, this is his perspective, she's stealing money from him, which is why he stopped giving her money. I could totally see that, because if he's been giving you money up until this point, what makes him change? Even though you're dating a whole nother man, what would make him go and say no more? Now, we could say it could be because he was, briefly with Brittany Renner, but I don't think so. I think it just may have a lot to do with maybe he feels like she's really on, gold digger timing. Maybe he never felt that. He said he felt manipulated. This is why you don't marry women. It could have been a common law marriage, even though he says an Islamic marriage, but y'all still live together in some state. And I don't know if it's every state. If a man and woman live together, basically common law. It's a common law marriage. So even though he says it's not a traditional marriage, Islamic marriage, I don't think y'all were still together for a while. This is why, again, he should have announced back in 2020 that they weren't no longer together, because these 5 years could be used against him. She could say she was with him for this amount of time, but that's not true, because if they separated over 5 years ago, cuts that, right? So that decreases her chances of getting a big payout. And this is my message to Dreka. You have to find a talent, a skill to make your own money. You could become a truck driver. You got all these women wanting to be truck drivers now. There's plenty of career options for you. It looks like he's willing to take care of the kids. These women got to stop being lazy. I'm not saying that she isn't trying. She had the dispensary according to him that closed after a month, which shows that she may not be a businesswoman. Maybe she's more of an employee than an employer. And maybe she just needs to find a skill that is a good paying skill. But I guess the time of living off the ex is over. He's drawn a line in the sand. And I say this to all you women that have been dating rappers or married to rappers or professional athletes. You can't just live off their money. You're going to have to go and make your own money. Feminism has given you the opportunity to be able to make just as much money as men. And a lot of women of today are not taking advantage of that. They don't want that. They don't want to work. They want to be given, right? That's what's going on here. They want to be given opportunities. They want to be given money. And that's what looks like is going on here. I mean, $46,000 in alimony and then $27,000 in child support. That is crazy. That is delusion. It really is. So let me know what's in the comment section. Let me thoughts, like the video, and share. Follow me on all my social media platforms, and I will see y'all next one.